Have you ever felt that your life was going through endless trials? What if these difficulties were actually signs that God is preparing you for something greater? Stick around until the end, because these 5 signs could tell you that you're about to enter your destiny.
I'm ready, Dad.
It really time, my girl. I'll come and drop you off quickly so you're not late for your party. By the grace of God, your car will arrive in just a few days' time.
I'm really looking forward to seeing it, Dad. I'm really blessed to have a father like you. You fill me with happiness and I lack nothing.
And you'll never want for anything as long as I'm alive. I would satisfy all your desires. Even when you're married, I'll still give you your pocket money.
What a wonderful father I have.
Even your children will inherit from me.
Where are you going to dress like that?
I'm going to a party at my school, Mum.
What a party?
But I told you about it, Mum.
Okay, I see. And this is how you have to dress to go there. What's that sleeveless, colorless outfit you've got on? Is it?
It's Prada, Mum. A luxury garment.
It's Prada. Is that reason to get naked? I remind you that you are a Christian and not a worldly girl.
My dear Shirma, leave your daughter in peace. What she's wearing isn't as bad as all that. Come on. Besides, it's pretty on her. Look how beautiful she is yourself.
You can be fashionable without being naked, my darling Emil. I'm not against her dressing in high-end clothes. I just want her to learn to dress like a woman of value. That's why I bought her so many Vliasco loincloths.
You want her to wear a loincloth to a young person's party?
Orla was born under a lucky star. Born into a well-to-do family, she has never known lack. Money was never a problem for her parents, who made sure she had everything she needed to be fulfilled. She attended the most prestigious schools, surrounded by children from the most influential families. Life was a real fairy tale, a dream that many cousins secretly envied. Even her aunts and uncles looked at her with a touch of jealousy, convinced that she was far too spoiled. What's more, Orla was an only child, which only added to their envy.
Miss Awa?
Yes, sir.
Please come with me.
Have you done something stupid again?
What?
Maybe a secret admirer has sent a letter to the management.
Stop joking around, please.
Orla gets up and follows Mr. Coffire, a little puzzled. She enters the manager's office. The atmosphere is heavy. The secretary looks away slightly. The manager, Mr. Keodio, is sitting behind his desk, his face serious. Mr. Coffire stands by the door.
Sir? You wanted to see me, Director. Oh? Why are you all so quiet? Have I done something wrong?
No, it's not that.
What?
Your father is waiting for you at the hospital.
My dad's waiting for me at the hospital? Why would he do that? Is something wrong with my mum? But tell me a few things for God's sake.
Or your parents had a little accident. But they want to see you. It's important.
An accident? My goodness.
Let's go. I'll take you to them. They just want to talk to you. Come on, I'll take you there.
The hospital is packed. Orla follows Mr. Coffire down a corridor. In the distance, she sees a group of people. Her uncles, aunts and a few family acquaintances. They all have serious faces. Her Aunt Sarah comes forward.
Aunt Sarah. Where's Daddy?
Oh, my poor Awa. My darling. God is great. But sometimes his plans are unfathomable.
What are you talking about? Where is my father? Can anyone tell me what's going on?
Oh. Awa, my darling. Your father has left us.
What?
He held on as long as he could. He wanted to see you one last time, but He left before you arrived.
Aunt Sarah, why did you break the news to your niece like that? Look for yourself how inconsolable she is now.
How are we going to tell her? Should we hire a brass band to tell her? Or do I have to go on TV to make the announcement?
Sarah.
What? Don't tell her that her mom has died too. Sitting there going round in circles. They're already dead anyway.
This is not true. I knew it. I knew it. You're a witch. It was you who killed your brother and his wife. So the rumors were right to accuse you.
Mazalu? Are you talking about me like that?
Yes, you're just a witch. But there's nothing you can do to me.
What do I have to do with you? Even if I were a witch, have you been told that I'm going to eat your meat? Even when we see you we know it won't be sweet.
Sarah.
Is this the time and place for your stories? Can't you see the atmosphere here? How can you fight in front of this world when we've lost two of our loved ones? Especially you, Sarah. You don't like peace.
Are you talking about me? Old Kojo, I won't allow you to insult me in front of people. If your sister hadn't come to bother me, I wouldn't have put her in her place. I even wonder why God lets old people like you live, taking the breath of the young.
Sarah.
Let me go with them. They can look after me there.
It's not possible, my daughter. Please stop her. Stop her from going to the grave.
She wants to die? Let her go to the grave. When she was enjoying her parents' good life, she thought it would last forever? This is the moment that has arrived. She must assume.
You've got to stop crying, Awa. It's already over.
I wanted to go with them. What would I do in this world without my parents? My life no longer has any meaning. You have to let me follow them.
It's really sad.
It was at that very moment that Awa's world was turned upside down. She, who had always had a perfect life, suddenly found herself an orphan. But what was even crueler was the hypocrisy of the faces around her. Some were shedding crocodile tears, others barely holding back their hidden satisfaction. Little did Awa know that this was only the beginning.
Wow, that's my brother's house. So big and pretty.
Come and sit down, Sarah. We're waiting for you to start.
Awa, my daughter. We're here today to talk about your future. We know that this situation is difficult for you. But you're still young, you can't manage all these assets on your own. You need help.
Yes, you are a child. And according to our traditions, it's up to us, the family, to manage what your father left behind. It's in your best interests. Do you understand?
But why? Isn't it my own parents' property? Why do you have to manage them for me?
It's tradition, my daughter. You must obey. Besides, you're still very young. It's up to us to manage everything, and to leave you legacies if there are any left. For the moment, everything belongs to the family. Even this house belongs to us.
How this house belongs to you? It's my house. Where will I go if you take it away from me?
Awa, life is unpredictable. You have to learn to be strong. Don't worry, we'll take care of you. But for now, you should go and rest somewhere else.
But they've already collected everything in my room? But what will become of me? Aunt Sarah, you mustn't take that suitcase. Those loincloths are mine.
What kind of work do you do to buy such a loincloth? Do you? You dare to oppose me?
Oh? But these are the high-quality loincloths and fabrics that Mum gave me when she was still alive.
And where did your mother get the money to buy all this, if it wasn't my late brother's money? Didn't she?
You take everything. And me. You leave me where?
You're a big girl. You'll find. Why don't you find yourself a man too, eh? You are all very welcome. The reason I've invited you here is so that we can gather together all our brothers' possessions that we've recovered, and divide them up fairly, without forgetting the other members of the family.
Which member of the family again, apart from the three of us here? You can rest assured that I won't be sharing anything with anyone.
Well, if that's the case, let's put it all together and divide the three equally between us.
If that's what you want, then let's share everything between us.
What else do we have to share? Let's each keep what we can take. I don't share anything with anyone.
What are you saying? You want to keep all those loincloths, those quality outfits and everything else you've taken for yourself?
And the papers for the houses. Do you want to keep them all to yourself too? Hurrah?
Did I stop you from being fast and dynamic? Why did you have your eyes in what I have? Did I ask you to share yours with me? When you, Mazalu, took the keys to our brother's wife's shops, did I claim anything from you? And you, Kojo? Didn't you seize the cars and all the arable land? Did I ask you anything? No. So don't come and disturb me.
No, never. You're cheating us. The goods you've taken are worth far more than ours. We must redistribute everything fairly.
You Kojo. Who told you you'd live to discuss goods with me?
Sarah? So you want me dead?
Aren't you old enough to die?
Big brother, let's forget Sarah. I don't want to mourn your death. You know what she's capable of.
She can't do anything to me.
Sometimes death brings more than bereavement. For some, it's an opportunity in disguise, an open door to greed and score settling. Or hadn't just lost her parents. She had lost everything. Nothing of her old life belonged to her anymore. Yesterday, she was envied and admired. Today, she was just a wanderer. The eyes that once shone with admiration had turned away. Now she was just a shadow in a world that continues to spin without mercy.
Who am I seeing? Awa, to what do I owe your unannounced visit?
My aunt. I've come to my maid's shop to see if I can find some money. I have nothing left to eat.
Which of your mum's shops? I have no idea, apparently.
Why are you doing this to me? I thought you'd at least understand me. You're in my mother's shop and you're depriving me of everything.
I'm in your mother's shop, you say. Where does it say Shioma here? Listen to me, young lady. This is my shop. Go back and read the name. This has nothing to do with your mum's shop.
I don't want anything from you, aunt. Keep everything. All I want is a little money to eat.
And the money we left you. What about it?
What money? Didn't you seize my account and those of my parents?
Didn't we leave you a £100 envelope last time?
It's already been over a month, auntie. I've already spent it all.
What? Apparently you're not even aware of your situation yet. You spend £100 in a month. You think you're still with your rich parents who give you what you want when you want it. No more. You've got to get it through your head. If you don't, you'll starve to death.
But £100 is too little for me, auntie. I used to take £500 every week from my parents. I beg you. Increase it for next month, to at least £200.
Who says you'll get any more? You're even negotiating a raise. It's the last bit of pocket money you'll ever have. Even what you've got now. I negotiated it for you. If your Aunt Sarah had her way, you'd have nothing.
Hello, Uncle.
Ola. But what are you doing in my house without even telling me?
I'm sorry, Uncle. I had no choice.
What brings you to see me? Speak quickly.
Uncle. I've come to tell you that they want to expel me from school because I haven't paid the last installment of my school fees. I've also run out of pocket money.
And what's all this got to do with me? You can't leave that rich school and go and find a job. Lazy. And what are you crying about? What did I say to you that was wrong? Besides, I haven't got time to waste. Don't you come and spoil my mood. Aren't you going to tell me I'm well dressed?
Psychology itself is scared. It looks like it's just come out of a Bassett bath.
What did you just say, or?
You look like you're doing the traffic lights today.
You're saying that to me, or?
Just wanted to tell you that you're very elegant, Uncle.
It's better for you. Come and get £10.
Thanks a lot, Uncle. Mum guesses who's at the gate.
Who is?
Or
Awa? What Awa?
your niece, Mum.
What the devil is doing here?
Hello, Auntie.
Yes, hello, what's up?
My mum's dress looks great on you.
Your mum's dress, you say? Come and take it off my neck. Is your mum the only one in the world who's got that dress? Get out of here.
But what did I say that was wrong now? That's my situation. Ida. They've taken everything away from me.
This is not at all normal. What they did to you was criminal. They won't get off that easy.
What strength do I have to fight them? They've already taken everything. It's all over. My life is over.
But stop crying, Awa. I've spoken to my dad about your story. He says he'll take us to see a solicitor who can help you with your situation.
And do you think he'll really be able to help me? What good would it do?
You must be optimistic, Awa. Your situation will change. I'm very sure.
Okay. Whatever you say. Thank you so much for sticking by me through thick and thin. You're the only rich comrade who still comes close to me. The others had all blocked me.
Really?
Yes.
I'm really sorry.
Miss Oya, I have received your application. But unfortunately, there's nothing I can do for you.
Really?
Yes, miss. Your parents did you wrong. They had no will to show that they wished to leave you their inheritance. And also the majority of their property was in the name of their family members. I mean your aunts and uncles.
But how is that possible? These belongings were all for my parents. Under no circumstances could they be in the names of my aunts and uncles.
But that's the reality, mademoiselle. Perhaps they cleverly switched everything over to their name, thus erasing any trace of your inheritance. Or perhaps your parents made acquisitions with them, without ever formalizing the property in their name. Worse still, perhaps at the last minute, in their distress and confusion, they forced your father or mother to sign documents transferring all their assets to them.
What is this story? So you can't do anything for me? Even if it's my parents' house so I can live there?
Unfortunately not, miss. I no longer have any power in this situation. The only option left is negotiation. Go and negotiate with your aunts and uncles. Ask them to forgive you.
This is not possible.
What's the news? Awa. Why are you looking like that?
It's over, Ida. I'm finished. I've lost everything forever.
What? But how is that possible?
My parents had never made a will. And the worst thing is that my aunts and uncles already have their names on the estate documents. It's already late.
My God. This is not true. But why is your family so cruel?
Who is this dirty girl following you?
This is my friend Awa, Dad. You seem to have forgotten her already.
So it was she who was sent to the notary.
Yes, Daddy.
Okay, I see. But what is she doing here? Isn't she going home?
Daddy? Daddy? She's got nowhere to go. I'd like her to spend a few days with us here at the house.
In which house? Do you hear yourself talking?
How can you want to put a stranger up in our house? You know yourself that I don't like that. And a poor man's daughter.
But Daddy, I explained his situation to you. His parents were very rich.
I said no. And I'm not going to change my mind. I don't want her to jinx us in this house. Let her go far with her bad luck.
But Daddy, you want her to sleep alone in the street without a roof over her head.
Do you want to follow her? To help her? I can help you pack your bag.
Daddy?
If his own family can't help her, it's not up to us to do so. The person you see here, I suffered more than that. I even slept in the gutters. Let her find herself too.
Isn't that all the more reason to help this girl?
I don't want to discuss this anymore, Ida. If you don't like my decision, you can pack your bag and follow her.
I'm sorry, Awa. You can't stay here. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry. I've heard your father before. It's all right. I'll be off.
Sometimes suffering is so great that it drives us to seek refuge in solitude. Orla had tried everything. She knocked on every door, begged those she once called family. But each time, she was met with indifference, selfishness and contempt. Now, alone, facing the immensity of the sky, there was only one thing left. A cry of pain.
Why, Lord? Why did you allow all this to happen to me? I've lost everything. My father, my mother, my home. Even my own blood has turned against me. Tell me, Lord. Where are you? I used to be admired and envied. Now I'm invisible. I beg for a piece of bread. I, or the girl who is said to be lucky. But where is my luck today, Lord? Tell me where you were when they threw me out like a stray dog. Where were you when I slept on the pavements in the rain?
Orla was on the brink of the abyss. Her last hopes had vanished like ashes in the wind. Yet, in the midst of her despair, something within her awoke. A strength she had thought lost long ago.
Dear God, if you are there, if you can hear me, help me. I have nothing. No one. I'm tired, Lord. Tired of fighting alone. Tired of being in pain. If I have to die, then take me now. But if I'm still alive, then show me why. Give me a reason to go on. Good day to you.
What are you looking for here, girl?
I'm looking for work, ma'am. I can clean, cook, serve anything.
You so dirty like that? Who's going to let you work in his restaurant? Me. Or who? Did you see the pigs eating here so you could come and serve them? Get out of here quickly with your smells.
I just want to eat, ma'am. At least find me something to eat, even if you don't have a job for me.
Go to the bin outside. You'll find dog scraps.
Thank you very much. But there's nothing in the bin. The dogs have already eaten it all. But I'm really hungry. What am I going to eat? Apparently nobody's looking at me.
Hey, young lady. Come back here.
Hey, where did that one come from? I hope he didn't see me. Here I am, sir.
Lift up your clothes and I'll take a look.
What for? Besides, who are you to ask me such a thing?
I'm here to secure this shop. And I did see you steal the sandwiches. I say, take off your clothes.
Somebody help me. This gentleman wants to abuse me.
What? Leave here quickly. Don't make trouble for me.
This sandwich is really well made. I was really lucky. That man nearly arrested me. Luckily I was able to defend myself. But it was wrong to steal. I had no choice. I had to eat. I hadn't eaten anything for 3 days. Now I'm going to get up and go back to the city. I've got to manage to find a job. If not, I'll fight to find something to eat, whatever it takes.
So Aura became a street girl. No roof over her head, no family, no one to rely on. Every day was a battle to wrest a piece of bread from life. She would take any job, no matter how thankless, just to hope for a few crumbs. But the worst of it all, she never stayed in one place for more than 3 days. Each time, something bad happened, a sudden dismissal, an unfair accusation, or an inexplicable event that drove her to flee. It had become his routine. A never-ending downward spiral. From house to house, shop to shop, she knocked on doors with the same distress. By now, her face was known throughout the town, but not for the right reasons. People looked at her with pity, with suspicion. Sometimes even with disdain.
Are you sure you can run a house as well as you claim? Miss?
Yes, ma'am, I can do it all. I can cook and look after the children. Cleaning and everything.
Really? We need to start by changing your outfit. Because you really stink.
All right, ma'am. Seeing me in this outfit makes me laugh out loud. It's like my mother's maids used to wear back in the day. Well, I have no choice. I have to survive. I've got to stop whining. I've got to do this job properly so I don't have to worry about anything else. In any case, I hope that God will grant me the grace to stay here for a long time. Happy arrival, sir.
Yes. Who are you?
I'm your new housekeeper.
Who's housekeeper? Aren't you Awa, the girl from the street, who brings bad luck to people?
Oh? It's me, Aura. But I've never brought bad luck to anyone, sir. Let me pour you some juice to cool your throat.
I don't want any. Thank you.
Happy arrival, my darling.
Darling. What is that girl doing here in our house?
She'll be our new housekeeper, my love.
I don't want her here. They say she's bad luck. Did you hear what happened to her last employer?
But those are just rumors, darling. This girl is great.
I don't really care. I don't want her to bring misfortune on us. She's leaving tomorrow.
Okay. She'll go.
Why me? What have I done to deserve this? I've always been told that God watches over us. That He sees everything. That He hears everything. But where is He now? You see my suffering, don't you? You look down on me and let it happen? If you really exist, why do you remain silent? Maybe you don't exist. Maybe it was all a lie.
Why was everything against her? Why was she rejected everywhere? Was it just bad luck, or was there something deeper behind it all? Aura was beginning to lose faith in everything. Even in God.
A car has just arrived for me.
Hey, kiddo. What are you trying to do? I saw the car first.
What? I was the one who spotted it before all of you. Besides, you've always said that I can only wash cars where a woman is driving. Well, this time it's my turn.
Your baby? Who do you think you are?
He thinks I'm your mum. Your Mordia.
We're going to beat the shit out of you today if you do it again.
Try it and you'll forget your men. Do you think all women are easy to hit?
The boys were about to pounce, but before the fight could break out, the window of the saloon car slowly rolled down. An elegant woman with piercing eyes observes the scene.
It's the first time I've seen a woman doing this kind of work in the street. What's more, she's got guts. Now that's a brave woman. You there. Come here.
Me?
Yes. You're going to wash it. The rest of you, move along.
The boys protest in low voices, but dare not say anything in the face of Claire's assurance. Or, with a mixture of pride and astonishment, begins her work with meticulous attention to detail. Once the wash is done, Claire gets out of the car and hands Aura a ticket, but before she can take it, she adds,
Do you do this every day?
Yes, ma'am. I have to survive.
Come with me. I have something to offer you.
Go where? I don't even know you.
Just have a meal. You don't risk anything. Don't be afraid, young lady.
Agreed.
Majesty, are you alright? We noticed a prolonged stop and an unusual change of direction by your vehicle.
I'm fine, my guard. No need to panic. Is that why you've come all this way?
Yes, your majesty.
Okay, wait for me outside. I'll be there in a moment.
Okay, your majesty.
Majesty?
Where are you going, miss?
I didn't know. I can't stay here.
Don't worry, Awa. I just want to talk to you. Forget about my title for a moment. Just sit down. So tell me about you. Who are you?
As the meal progresses, Aura, initially wary, finally opens up. She tells us everything. The loss of her parents, her family's greed, her wandering, her failures. Claire listens attentively, without interrupting. When Aura finishes her story, Claire puts her hand on hers.
You're a strong girl, Awa. A lot of people would have given up by now. I have a proposition for you. Come and work at the palace. Not as a simple servant, but as someone I saw potential in.
Are you serious?
Now more than ever. But it's up to you.
I accept.
Aura, hired as a servant, quickly distinguished herself by her dedication and impeccable work. Queen Claire, impressed by her efficiency and loyalty, made her principal servant. But her rapid rise to fame did not go down well with the other maids.
Why her? I've been here for years, I've served the queen tirelessly, and this little upstart becomes the favorite.
It's not right. She has to be chased out of here. Otherwise she'll soon be walking all over us.
So let's find a way to bring her down. The queen will never look at her the same way again if she discovers a betrayal. Majesty, we saw Awa sneaking out of your room last night.
Don't tell me it was she who took my jewelry.
That's her, your majesty.
Why didn't you come and tell me sooner?
We didn't want to believe that she could do that. But this morning, the necklace was hidden under her bed.
This is not true. Guard. Go and search Aura's room for me.
Your majesty. We found the necklace in servant Awa's room.
Aura. Tell me it's not true.
I am innocent, my queen. You can believe me.
I'm ashamed of you. I had so much confidence in you. But now you've let me down. If I inform the king, you should know that you will be expelled from the palace for good tomorrow.
Lord, if you are real, then prove to me that you have not abandoned me. I have lost everything. I have no one left. And now they're even taking away the one chance you gave me. I'm tired of fighting alone. Tired of being wrongly accused. Tired of being rejected. If you are truly the God of justice, then show yourself. Don't let lies triumph. Show me that you are with me. That I have not made a mistake in placing my trust in you. Dear Lord, I have no strength left, but you are my last hope.
What's this envelope under my door? Majesty, the truth must come out. Aura is innocent. She was framed by a maker, and Rose, who conspired against her. My God. They fabricated evidence and lied to get her kicked out of the palace. If you look hard enough, you'll find the truth. Summon a maker, and Rose to the throne room immediately. I want the truth about this. And I want it now.
Agreed, Your Majesty.
Here we are, His Majesty.
An anonymous servant wrote to me last night. She claims that you have hatched a plot against her. Need I remind you what happens to those who betray the trust of royalty?
Majesty. It's a misunderstanding.
Then explain to me why I have evidence confirming your plot. Do I need to investigate further?
We didn't want to hurt her. It's just... she was taking up too much space.
Too much space? Aura earned her place by her work, not by cheap shots. And you thought you could sully her honor without any consequences? Not only have you tried to break an innocent woman, but you've also dared to lie to your queen. You are unworthy to serve under my roof. You are banished from the palace immediately. I never want to see you here again.
Majesty. Please.
The only mercy I'll show you is to let you get on with your life. Don't try your luck.
Rose and Amaka were chased out of the palace.
Forgive me, Aura. I should have seen how you were surrounded by enemies. But know that you will never be alone here again.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you, God.
The king of the kingdom of Gosi is facing a serious problem. A powerful landlord has laid claim to a large part of his territory. Without solid proof, the king risks losing half his lands.
My love. The wise men still haven't found a solution?
No, my queen. If I lose this trial, our kingdom will be weakened.
Dear God. What should we do now?
Her Majesty. I must prepare you for your meeting with the female entrepreneurs of the kingdom.
I don't want anything. Aura.
What's bothering you so much, Your Majesty? If I may say so.
It's about royalty, Aura. You'd never understand it, even if I explained it to you. It would be too complicated for a servant like you to understand.
You're probably right, my queen. But you can talk to me about it. We never know.
So the queen explained her concern to her servant Aura.
Your Majesty. Forgive my boldness. But I have an idea that might help.
Speak up, Aura. I'm listening.
As I understand it, the other party claims these lands on the basis of an ancient oral agreement between their ancestors and those of the king. Isn't it? However, an oral agreement has no legal value if it can be proved that it was never formalized in writing, or respected in practice. Here's what we can do. Firstly, we must examine not only the palace archives, but also previous court rulings and the kingdom's property registers. It is possible that a clause in an old decree, or previous case law establishes a precedent in favor of the king.
It's an interesting lead. But if we don't find anything in writing, how are we going to do it?
So we have to use an attack strategy. We have to prove that the other party has been using this land without official title for years. This places them in a situation of illegal occupation. In land law, prolonged occupation without valid title can be challenged and revoked by the court. Then you have to play with the procedure. If we point out a flaw in the way the judge was brought, or if we show that the evidence presented by the other party is based on questionable testimony, then we can have the complaint quashed.
You're brilliant, Aura. I'll pass on your recommendations to the king immediately. But where did you learn all this?
Aura's law studies, which she was unable to complete due to the death of her parents, and the fact that Aura lost her inheritance, led her to perfect her legal skills, which she now uses at the palace. The queen did not hesitate for a second to pass on Aura's recommendations to the king. Following her advice, he won the case, restored justice and kept his lands.
Oh, my darling. The cleverest queen of them all. It was thanks to your magic that we won that trial. I think your invaluable advice deserves a great deal of recognition.
Thank you, my king. But my king, this advice does not come from me but from my main servant Awa.
What? How is this possible? A servant has settled a matter that my wise men were unable to resolve.
This girl is a nugget, darling.
Here I am, Your Majesty. You asked to see me.
Yes, Orla. I'd like to thank you for your advice. Thanks to you, the kingdom has won its case.
Please, my king. I'm here to serve the kingdom. You don't have to thank me.
Thank you. I'd like to appoint you as a senior advisor to this palace.
What?
Yes, from today, you will no longer be a servant, but a decisive member of this kingdom. You are now one of the nobles.
My God.
I've already ordered you to be provided with a sumptuous villa, 2 cars and a generous bonus. What's more, I plan to give you 1/10 of the land you helped me secure.
My God. Dear Lord. Is this where you wanted to take me? Now I understand, everything I went through was not an abandonment, but a preparation. Every tear, every humiliation, every injustice. You allowed them to shape me, to purify me like gold in the fire. When I lost my parents, I thought my life was over. I blamed you, Lord. I didn't understand why you had left me alone in such a cruel world. But now I see. I see that you never abandoned me. You took my ashes and made them into a crown. I never imagined that one day I, the despised orphan, would be standing in a palace, honored among the nobles. Lord, you are faithful. If only I had known. If only I had understood sooner that your plans were greater than my pain. From now on, I will no longer fight against your work. I surrender to you, Lord. Lead me where you want me to go. Let my life be a testimony to your greatness. I walk with you, my eyes closed, for I know that your ways are perfect.
Oh, darling. Our son is coming home tomorrow. I can't believe it.
I can't wait to see him again. As soon as he arrives, I think we'll help him find a wife.
I agree, my king. I could finally hand my crown to my beautiful daughter with pride.
Besides, you hardly ever wear any.
Have a good laugh.
How has your stay at the palace been since you arrived, my son?
Very good, Mum. I'd noticed that a lot has changed in the kingdom.
But there hasn't been any big change, my son. It's still the same.
No. I'd noticed that Dad's got his senior advisor now.
I see. I didn't know that's what you were referring to.
She's a beautiful woman. Where did you recruit her?
Apparently you're very interested in her.
Well, you could say that.
Take your eyes off her, my son. Your father is probably already preparing a bride worthy of your rank. Probably a princess from a neighboring kingdom.
Okay, I just hope I like her.
We have some very beautiful princesses in neighboring kingdoms.
My son, I hope your mother has told you of my wish to see you married.
Yes, Dad.
I'd like to introduce you to a girl. I hope you like her.
Which kingdom's princess is she, Daddy?
She's not a princess, my son. She's a girl from this kingdom.
Is that so? A girl from this kingdom?
Yes, and she lives in this palace.
Who is it?
I'm talking about my advisor Orla.
Thank you, God.
What, you wanted her since it seems?
Of course, Dad.
Sometime later, Dmitri asked Orla to marry him, and she accepted. The kingdom celebrated their union. Orla, the orphan with no future, becomes queen of the kingdom of Gozi. Life is a mystery. Who would have thought that the little girl rejected and destroyed by injustice would one day become the sovereign of a great kingdom? And so began Orla's true destiny. Since her arrival at the palace, nothing had been the same. She had brought a light to the palace, the light of Christ. The kingdom is now more religious than ever.
My queen, there's a delegation of people here to see you.
Who are these people?
There's no certainty about who they really are. But rumor has it that they're your parents.
My parents? Which parents?
Why don't you come and see for yourself, Your Majesty?
I really hope it's not what I think it is.
She's on her way. Our daughter is coming.
Is this her? Wow.
But calm down, old Kojo. Your mouth smells.
Do you want to start your humiliations here again, in our daughter's palace? Beware.
To what do I owe your visit? You've even brought your suitcases with you, haven't you? What do you want from me?
My daughter, we've come to spend some time with you. My daughter. Times are so hard for us. We have nothing left. Not even $1 to take your Aunt Mazalu to hospital. She is seriously ill. Guards. Come and get our bags, will you? Can't you see us? Or don't you know that we are your queen's parents?
Guards. Stay there. Don't even move.
Look at me, girl. I'm your uncle, but you can see for yourself the state I'm in. I'm regularly ill and I don't have the money to look after myself properly. Even eating is difficult.
I did? So you've already ruined all my parents' fortunes? You were quicker than I expected. Congratulations to you. Guard.
Yes, my queen.
Give them each a carton of paracetamol and a bag of gari and peanuts.
Paracetamol and gari for us? That's what you can give us after all we've done to you?
We need a lot of money, my daughter. A lot of money. Not only to treat your Aunt Mazalu, but also to help us change our lives.
Throw them out after handing over their parcels. Guard.
Forgive us, my daughter.
What forgiveness? I'm your aunt. I can curse you and it will work on you.
Guards. What are you waiting for? Put them outside, so they can curse me better.
My beauty. My gift from heaven.
Yes, my king.
I would have learned that you threw your family out today.
Yes, my king. They still think they have authority over my life.
You're right, darling. But you must forgive them.
I've since forgiven them and I've already healed my wounds. But unfortunately, I haven't forgotten the scars of their bites. I will never allow them into my life again. They're vultures. Once in this palace, they will destroy everything. I will never open this door to them. God already revealed their intentions to me even before they came.
You're right, my queen. You could have sent some money to treat your aunt instead of giving them paracetamol.
They won't even get 1 cent from me. I've already asked our doctor to go and see what's wrong with my sick aunt.
I think you're right.
That girl was very clever. I thought she was going to hand over some money so I could use it to curse her. But she got me.
And so ends this Christian animation, dear spectators. Our story teaches us that the trials we sometimes go through are not a sign of divine abandonment, but are often necessary stages in our elevation. So here's a summary of the 5 signs that show you're about to enter your destiny. First, God takes you out of your comfort zone. Yes, dear ones. When God wants to lead you towards your destiny, He turns your daily life upside down. Unexpected events can happen. Like the loss of a loved one, the estrangement of certain people, sudden changes. As was the case for Aura in this animation. It's all about letting go of the comfort that's holding you back. Then you'll go through a season of questioning and a feeling of abandonment. In this animation, Aura went through a period of intense doubt, weeping over her fate and even questioning the existence of God. The third sign is new experiences. You begin to meet new people, to explore new opportunities, whether good or bad. These encounters don't happen by chance. They're part of the divine plan that's gradually leading you towards your mission. It's all a part of the process of transformation. Then come the challenges, and the multiplying oppositions. In other words, you get to a season where you think everything is going well. But in reality, it's not. It's precisely at that point that new challenges begin. like the example of order in the palace. For her, entering the palace and becoming the main servant in record time was already a success. But she didn't. This is where jealousy, backstabbing and lies come in, to the point where the Queen Mother almost sent her away. Beloved, let me tell you something. When God wants you to grow, He always presents you with trials that will take you to the next level. As you can see, as soon as Orla was able to overcome this stage, she was appointed senior advisor to the king. And here comes the fifth and final sign, which is the final revelation and the fulfillment of destiny. It was only when Orla was appointed counselor that she began to understand God's plan for her life. She realized that every trial and every struggle in her life had been designed to lead her towards a divine plan. It was at this point that she abandoned herself completely to God, asking Him to lead her wherever He wanted, and we all saw where God had taken her. She married the prince and became queen of the kingdom of Gosi. My brother has a sister. As long as you haven't understood the reason for your trials and struggles, it means that you still don't have the revelation about your destiny. When you have a revelation about your destiny and you know where God is taking you, you understand that your trials are only ladders towards God's plan. You no longer lament, but you learn to let go and entrust yourself completely to God without resistance. Lord, we thank you for this story, which reminds us that you are the master of destinies. Help us to discern the signs of our elevation and to keep the faith even in times of trial. May everyone who watches this video receive the strength not to give up. May your will be done in our lives. In Jesus' name. Amen. And what about you? Have you experienced any of these 5 signs in your own life? Share your story in the comments. We look forward to hearing from you. And above all, don't forget to subscribe, activate the notification bell and share this video to encourage others on their path towards their destiny. We wish everyone an excellent month of March, filled with blessings and divine breakthroughs. See you soon for another inspiring animation. Bye.